Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. In our last episode, we got started in our war against Iraq. We have won a couple of little battles there. We've pushed a little bit of territory. But that did mean that we had to pull out of our involvement in the Spanish Civil War. So we're trusting Republican Spain to clear up the last couple of pockets of resistance and get that completed. And they should be able to. Let's see, I guess we can see some enemy troops down here as well, which I don't know if they are going to do anything about, but I'm thinking that once Coruña falls here, they'll be that will actually end the war, so if they can do that, that should be it. Anyway, I will not worry about it. We'll just assume that that's going to happen. We'll focus on our own war over here. What are you doing here? Oh, this is our volunteer forces from France that came home. They're low on fighting strength. Specifically, they're waiting on 209 light tanks. Okay. Well, that's going to be a problem, I think, because we don't have much production assigned to light tanks. We don't have much production available to assign, so they're being produced at a rate of only 2 per week. So that is probably not going to get done. I guess we could try to use them in our Iraqi war here, but maybe it would be better if we just send them home. Let's actually assign them to the... Well, having tanks on the mountainous border here is not going to be that useful, maybe. Alright, it's fine. We'll assign them to the Italian border. Actually have to tell them to go to the front. Okay. So let's unpause and allow our armies to advance, or hopefully to advance. Alright, we don't seem to be doing too well as it stands. Of course, we're attacking across a river here, so possibly that's understandable. Once we get over that obstacle, though, things should go a bit better. We have radio detection, which means we can build radar stations, and we have formation flying, which gives us better fighter detection. Okay, so we can also get dive bombing. This is going to help out air support mission efficiency. Let's see if we have more important priorities, though. We're working on this. We could get to the next level of radar. We're still ahead of time on construction techs, or industry techs. Let's maybe get some improved infantry equipment. Oh, we have another research slot as well. So maybe we will get the next air doctrine. We're also ahead of time on any of these. Same for armor. Maybe we'll get the heavy tanks. I don't know. I don't think maybe that's going to work out too well. I think maybe we should just focus on light tanks. I'm not sure we're ever going to get like the huge industrial capacity that we're going to need to be able to have a reasonable number of both. It might be better to just focus on one. Alright, we'll improve the efficiency of our air supports. Alright, I'm beginning to think it might be a bad idea to push along such a wide front. We should have maybe focused a push just through the north. Towards Baghdad on the north side of this river. The Tigris, Euphrates, one of those. I don't know which is which. What was that? Alert. Battle plans with no units assigned. Would that be this one? Yes. Okay, nobody's pushing this. Well, that's okay, actually. In fact, let me... Yeah, I'm going to delete their current orders. And I will draw a new offensive line. We'll first push up to this river. No, don't do that. Then we'll extend the offensive line just to here. Okay. This might work out a little better. They'll redeploy. So we're showing that this is going to be to our disadvantage as long as they're repositioning. So it's still risky, though, even when they're in position. But I guess we'll go ahead and push it anyway. We can always manually assign a few more divisions up here. Oh, in fact, they're assigning themselves up there. That seems fine. Might have made more sense if you had gone there in the first place, but I won't complain too much as long as you get the job done. So we just need to hold the line in the south. I think, let's see, Baghdad is worth 5 victory points. Yeah, they control 84% of victory points. They'll capitulate when they have 30% or less, so I don't know what other victory points are available. It's basically just Basra, I guess, so maybe they may even capitulate when we take Baghdad. So let's hope we can get that done. So I wasn't paying too much attention to which divisions I assigned down here. It might have made some sense to bring some Alpine divisions because there are mountains here. And I assume they get some kind of bonus in the hills as well. I'm not sure about that though. But they could have been useful. Missing equipment production, so we are not producing any fighters. Okay. I guess we've been losing some planes over here and they're trying to reinforce those wings. So we don't really have any spare production capacity, and as it stands we're going to assign more to our infantry equipment probably, but we'll queue up a production line for fighters anyway. Just raise this up so it's with our other non-naval units, and we'll queue up a factory to be assigned to that. For now, I'm not too concerned as long as we still have air superiority that we aren't going to be able to reinforce our fighter wings down there. Oh, we actually lost some territory over here. I'm beginning to think we might want to transport more troops over here. I may have underestimated the amount we'd need. So we have 6 new infantry divisions produced here. We have another Alpine division. 7, is that going to be good? I think we have a few divisions over here that aren't actually assigned to an army. Okay, we'll take you. And we'll tell you to get assigned to this front. Let's see, we're up to 31 divisions assigned over here, which is fine. We have a field marshal in charge, so he can lead any number of divisions effectively, as opposed to generals who can only lead 24. I don't know, that may be unnecessary. We can probably get this done with the troops we have down here. But maybe getting it over with quicker is a good idea anyway. In fact, we're going to lose another battle over here, it looks like. But we are going to win one here. Okay, so they are trying to push back here, but we're effectively resisting for now. Same here. Oh no, wait, we're losing this one, which is not good. Okay, it's going okay now. So we are at a bit of a stalemate, as it turns out. Okay, the reinforcements are coming. Let's actually send some more. Some of these are colonial brigades. Okay, we are pushing back here somewhat effectively. The Anschluss of Austria. After a successful coup d'etat by the local Nazi party in Vienna, German troops have crossed the Austrian border and taken control of the country. No fighting has been reported, and the German soldiers were greeted by cheering crowds in the cities. In a speech before a massive crowd at the Heldenplatz in Vienna, Hitler announced the Anschluss of Austria, annexing the country into Germany. The oldest eastern province of the German people shall be, from this point on, the newest bastion of the German Reich. This violates the Versailles Treaty. Okay. So things are progressing. I imagine that has contributed to world tension as well. Actually, only by 2%. I guess it's a peaceful annexation. We have free dockyards. Okay, so we're still queuing up plenty of ships here. I guess we'll just assign these all to contribute to the current ships that we have queued up. And keep on cranking through those. Okay, we have our final, I think, additional research slots, or we're up to 5. Let's see what we can do here. We're still going to be ahead of time, I think, on most of the things. We still have the penalty there. We could try to research better boats, but I'm not sure if that's going to be too big of a concern to us. We could get some fleet doctrine at some point. Let's actually get the excavation level to increase our resource gain efficiency. Once we have Iraq secure and have access to their oil, we'll want to get more of it. Alright, we are not having much success pushing through here. I guess maybe we'll cancel these orders. And instead we'll try to advance through the center here. Through, I'm guessing, not mountains. I think there are some hills. Let's try and push into the center. It should... this protrusion is kind of bad, but I guess it should be fairly good defensively anyway, since we're protected by rivers on 2 sides. So we'll see if we have more success with this. We'll wait until the divisions are in position. And of course our extra divisions have arrived as well. They should be helping out. So it is going to take them some time to redeploy. But this is okay. So it's deserts and plains, okay. Let's maybe not lose this battle here, that would be bad. Do we have anyone redeploying to that? We do, okay. Though they might not get there in time to actually win that battle. They did not. Alright. Okay, I'm going to activate this now. We'll get started pushing back here as soon as possible, even though everyone's not in position yet. Okay, so we are winning this. We have more reserves coming in. We're not doing much with our air support. Maybe we should reassign some more tactical bombers over here. Let's see. We have naval bombers, which are not going to be helpful. We have another 60 tactical bombers. More naval bombers. I guess we'll just assign you guys to Damascus, and then we'll remember to send them on the mission when they get here. Oh, we have no national focus set after we got our extra research slot. Okay. So we still can't join the Comintern because we are not at peace. Let's get the extra industry over here in Algeria. And we also can modify our government. We have enough political power to do so. So we can appoint another political advisor, or we could change one of our laws here. Let's see, we are doing okay for manpower since we got the extra bonus from the focus. Let's see, if we went to free trade, we'd get more factory output. We could send more resources to market. I'm not sure if that's really necessary. Maybe it'd be good to get a silent workhorse political advisor, give us more political power gain. We can get more advisors appointed in other areas in the future faster. I think we'll do that. Okay. We have researched support weapons 2, okay. So we're still going to be ahead of time for that. Let's check on industry, still ahead of time. Let's get next level of radar. We haven't actually built any yet, but we will be at some point. So our tactical bombers are in place. We'll have them operate in the Middle East, doing close air support. Should hopefully help out our ground troops a bit. They are trying to push back against us over here, but I think we're holding out relatively well. Even though the icons are red, we're not actually losing any progress in that battle, it looks like. The fall of Nanjing, the capital of the Republic of China. Nanjing has been occupied by forces from the Empire of Japan. Despite fierce resistance from the walled city's Chinese defenders, Japanese troops managed to capture Zhongshan Gate and fought their way into the city. Sporadic gunfire can still be heard. Alright, so this is a significant victory for Japan. So we are about to push into the last province there that we wanted. Let's see, I think... Okay, we're moving more troops in there, so we're resisting there just fine. Let's see, do we just push for Baghdad immediately? That might be the best idea, since I think it will end the war and should be relatively doable if we focus all of our efforts there. So we'll wait for whatever divisions need to get into position. We did lose a battle over there and lost a province, which is really not good, actually. Let's edit the line here. Make sure that we cover this. And I'm not sure why we're trying to attack up here into the mountains, because I didn't order them to do that. To extend that line as well. Alright, I think we might actually even need to send more troops over here, though we might not be able to supply that many. In fact, we're oversupply in this region already. Alright, I may have been going about this the wrong way. We possibly should have just tried to push through in the south here. So I think we'll stay where we're at there and cancel that battle plan. And instead we'll try to push an offensive line to here. They seem to be pulling some troops back from the front there, so hopefully we'll have an easy enough time pushing them back. This should redistribute more troops back from here, where they're over the supply limit, to this area where we can supply them better. The Munich Conference, German demands for the Sudetenland region of Czechoslovakia, where a significant number of the ethnic Germans live, have come to a head. Hitler has positioned forces along the Czechoslovakian border in preparation for an attack. Talks are being held in Munich between Britain, France, Italy and Germany in the hopes of negotiating a peaceful end to the Sudeten crisis. The British have refused to back down and are instead threatening the Germans with war if they violate Czechoslovakia's borders. War may be imminent. Okay. So we can prepare and join the Allies, which we definitely don't want, or we can stay out of it. Czechoslovakia will feel betrayed and will not like us. And Germany will get their war goal against Czechoslovakia. Sorry, Czechoslovakia, but we have to betray you. German demands for the Sudeten border territory in Czechoslovakia, which is home to a considerable German minority, have intensified. Alright. Well, it won't directly involve us, so that seems okay. Alright, we don't have all of our divisions in position, but I'm going to execute this plan anyway. These border regions are only lightly defended right now, so it should go fine. Especially in here, where we're attacking from multiple directions. Some improved infantry equipment might help as well. Alright, so we'd like to get weapons too at some point, but we're still a bit ahead of time for that. Let's improve our artillery, actually. We do have artillery support brigades, so that will also help us out. I think just our normal infantry divisions have artillery support. They do. We do actually have the experience to edit these now, so I'm going to add engineer companies, maybe recon companies as well. We'll save this, so that will automatically update all of our existing divisions to the new design, and they'll get the new units as and when they are available. Alright, Germany has declared on Czechoslovakia. So we can't really see what's going on over there, but Czechoslovakia is not going to have a good time. We've researched computing machines, which gives us access to encryption and decryption, which will help us with seeing what enemy troops are doing, so we'll go ahead and get that right now, I think. Alright, our advance over here is going okay. We're redeploying more troops over. And we've taken another province. We're advancing into here. Okay, so this seems to be going better. I guess it probably was not a good idea to try and just push into the mountains and nowhere else. Okay, we have completed Algerie, France, which adds 2 infrastructure in North Africa. So I guess we'll continue on to colonial industry. It's going to give us 4 extra civilian factories. Speaking of civilian factories, how is our production queue going here? We're up to 68 factories and we're almost through our queue actually. So maybe we should start focusing on some military factories. Or even building some other infrastructure. Alright, I'm going to queue up just a few more civilian factories. That many, and then we'll start on military factories. And I'm just going to build to the max amount in some of our central regions here. Alright. So once those start getting built, they'll start getting assigned to our production lines. We're going to assign some immediately here and to building fighters, which will get rid of our missing equipment production alert. Alright, we're about to advance further down here, or maybe not actually. No, that does seem to be going okay. Let's see, maybe we just push through the south then and try to get up to this river. Okay, we'll just push ahead a little bit down there. Seem to be in a pretty stable position, though again we're having supply problems, I think. Yep, we have too many brigades here, we can't, or too many divisions here, we can't supply them all. Well, there's not much we can really do about that, I don't think, other than build infrastructure over here. Which, now that I think about it, we could have been doing that sooner. We could have been building infrastructure in our provinces. But I probably wouldn't have anyway, because I wanted to focus on building more civilian factories. Okay, let's execute this plan, even though divisions aren't in position yet. So they have quite a few divisions down here of their own. Czechoslovakia has already capitulated, okay. Uncertain times. So they've been annexed by the Reich. I think maybe part of the problem here is I'm trying to fight along too long a front. Maybe we should now try to push into the north a bit. Or if we grabbed this province, we could even cut off the northern troops. First, though, we can modify our government. And I think it might be time to hire military staff. getting an extra 5% division attack could be extremely valuable. In our current war, so let's get that. And I think we're just about out of time for this episode, so I'll leave it here for now. We'll continue with this war in the next episode. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.